there, welcome to my YouTube channel, where we build love that lasts. My name is Ezugwu. I am a relationship and marriage coach. I work with newlywed and those that are engaged for marriage so that they can build deeper connection with their partners. In today's video, I will be sharing with you 5 basic needs or 5 emotional needs of a man. According to Dr. Halley, he mentioned that men and women have 10 emotional needs in marriage, in relationship, that can allow relationship to thrive. But in all these 10 relationship emotional needs, 5 stood out for men. 5 is on the top of their list, right? Doesn't mean that the remaining 5 are not important or it's not their thing. They have need for all the 10 emotional needs, but 5 out of the 10 stood out for men. They are on the top of their list. And that's what I'll be sharing with you in today's video. So, the first emotional need of a man is sexual fulfillment. When you married, you and your spouse promised to be faithful to each other for life, right? You agreed to be each other's only sexual partner. You made this commitment because you trusted each other to meet your sexual needs, to be sexually available and responsive to each other, right? Oh yeah. So, the emotional need for sex then is a very exclusive emotional need. It's something that stood out for men. That does not mean that women do not have the need for for sexual need. It just depends it just means that it's on different scale and it's on different scale and degree for men and women. So if you have this need, you'll be very, very dependent on your spouse to meet this need. You have no other ethical choices for meeting this need in your relationship, in your marriage. But in most marriages, one spouse, usually the husband, has a much greater need for sex than the other. This tends to create a significant conflict if his needs is not being met as often as he would like it, or the way he would like it to be met. Okay? And so this can pose some kind of conflict if we do not have proper communication around this need. That's why you and your spouse need to understand which one of you has the greatest need for sex and how you can meet the need frequently and effectively for each other. Sexual fulfillment is a significant emotional need for many men within relationships. It encompasses more than just physical satisfaction. It also plays a crucial role in emotional bonding, self-esteem, and overall relationship satisfaction. So, emotional need can build connection. That's one of the things, the joy or the importance of having this sexual fulfillment in your relationship. Number 1 need is it builds emotional connection. Engaging in sexual activities fosters a deep emotional bond between partners, enhancing feelings of closeness and intimacy. It also builds affirmation and validation. Regular sexual intimacy can serve as an affirmation for desirability that you need or you desire your spouse, right? It can come to them with that kind of understanding. And love, boosting a man's self-esteem and sense of being valued by his partner. Isn't that amazing? And so when this need goes unmet, it can pose some kind of challenges and open doors for so many things for complications in your marriage. It also allows stress relief. When you have intimate sexual relationship with your spouse, it can contribute to overall emotional well-being of your relationship. So, fulfilling a sexual relationship often reflects open communication between partners, allowing them to express their desires, their boundaries, and affection freely. It's very important that you have discussion, making sure that this need is not being neglected. It's always been met, right? So, number 2, emotional need for a man is recreational companionship. Before you get married or when both of you are dating, you are always, doing things together. You can even make your bed. You can go to places, travel, do so many things together. But now, when you are properly married, you always feel that, not that you feel that, it's obvious that a lot of challenges will pop up. Children are there are certain things, life becomes so busy. So keeping up with him to maintain recreational companionship will also be a problem. So recreational companionship refers to the act of engaging in leisure activities that a man might have interest in. Okay? And so he needs you to be his companionship. And you know what this does? When both of you are, when you accompany him to have this or to attend this recreational exercises, when you accompany him, both of you are building intimate relationship. Both of you are having intimate conversation, and which is the second emotional need of a woman. So these needs are all interdependent. They are just connected. They are related, right? In one way or the other. So he needs you to meet his emotional needs, recreational companionship. It could be anything. It could be sports, hobbies, travel, having trips, going for wedding, attending social functions. Anything could be. And if you keep declining, if you keep turning him down, you are not meeting his emotional needs. This can pose some kind of challenges and open door for other people or a person who is not allowed to interfere in your relationship to meet this need. And the result might be a history. Okay? So it's really very important to look into this. If your husband is craving or is not happy when you're not supporting him or accompanying him for these recreational exercises, he needs your companionship. He needs your companionship for him to feel happy and fulfilled. It's not for everybody, but for people who have it, you really need to step up to meet these needs. If you don't, it can open door for other problems in your marriage. So, what is the benefit for this recreational companionship? It stresses bond. Participating in enjoyable activities together with your spouse can foster deeper connections and enhances emotional bond between the two of you. This is one of the ways you can actually build passion in your relationship and keeping the love, because both of you are doing interesting things together. Okay? And participating in each other's activities is what keeps the love burning or alive in your relationship with your spouse. Isn't that? And it also builds is a very good platform or avenue for communication, because when both of you are together on that trip, you are communicating, you are close, you are building closeness. It's amazing, okay? So, but I know it also builds or helps to increase satisfaction in marriage. It also can be a form of stress relief, I know of a lady that follows her husband to go for volleyball, for basketball in the evening. And she enjoys doing that because that's what makes the man happy, right? So you have to figure things out. How can I meet this need? There might be some challenges because of timing, because of balancing work, family, and other responsibility can make it difficult to find good time to share or be with him on these recreational activities. But we can always have conversations. Maybe we can change the timing, we can look for something that both of us can really enjoy doing, common interest that we can enjoy doing, right? If I'm not going to go today, I can go tomorrow. Can we find perfect time? Can we take it this time around? Having conversation around these kind of things can really resolve certain things. There will be no need for stress because we can always find a way to resolve this issue. But the important thing that some men, it can be one of their emotional basic needs that you need to step up to meet these needs. Okay? So, what are the strategies that you can use to build this recreational companionship for him is to determine if you have this need. First of all, as a man, do we have this need? Because some people, it's not their thing, right? For some people, it's their thing, it's their stuff, they love it. So if that is what you really need as a man, you have to really find a very decent way to communicate that need to your husband, to your wife. And both of you can put heads together to know the best time and the best activity you both can really enjoy together. The next for men is the need for domestic support. This one is a huge one. Need for domestic support. Every man would always want to step into a very peace and quiet environment when he's done with the daily work in the office or any other place of work, he returns home to a very peaceful environment. So he has need for domestic support. That's what it is called. And this need for domestic support is not just for men. They want to be in an environment that is well organized. Children are being well taken care of. Everything is well organized. Things are functioning. Cleaning has been done. So everything is intact. So they want to come home and rest. They want to come home and be peaceful in their home. It's a place of rest for them. And so they always depend on us to render this or to meet this need for them. On the other way around, we too, as women, we also have need for domestic support. Because if you allow one person to be able to meet all these needs that we are talking about today, you are cleaning, you're taking care of the children, you are cooking, it is going to weigh the other person down. So domestic support involves the creation of a peaceful and well-managed home in an environment. It includes cooking meals, washing dishes, washing and ironing clothes, house cleaning, child care. If you have need for domestic support, when your spouse does not do some of these things I've mentioned here, you are very upset with the environment, with her, because you need this. That is what you need. That's what, for men, is one of the things they need. Women too, we need it. Like I said, all these basic needs, it all differs with different degrees. So what do we need to do? Because it's a huge thing. When children are involved, it's a huge work. When you allow your wife to meet this domestic need all by herself, she may be so tired, and there will be no time for her to also be with you to meet other needs of maybe intimate communication, or just to have that kind of conversation with you. We need to accommodate everyone, right? Because he has the need for domestic support. Me too, I have need for domestic support. And so what do we do to be able to solve this problem? We need to distribute household management so that everyone can participate in supporting each other. Tasks such as cooking, cleaning, laundry, and general upkeep of the home need to be allocated, need to be shared. I'm not talking about 50-50 share. It's just by order of preference, something that you can do that you enjoy doing. Some people enjoy going for groceries, some enjoy doing laundry. Anything you enjoy to do, you just come from that angle, okay? And so the essence is that you want to help, you want to make sure that I am making my own contribution to this aspect of childcare, and I'm also flexible to change things, because things might change from time to time. So in the nutshell, the bottom line here is that each of us have need for domestic support. We have to do whatever we can to do to support each other and to get things done in our family, to keep your family and your marriage running. So I need your support, you need my support, and we're going to put heads together to do whatever we can do to move things forward. And it can be something that you enjoy doing. We just have to, step in, taking your initiative to step in doing those things. That will actually meet that need of domestic support. Leaving it for one person to really render this responsibility is going to weigh the person down, and there may not be energy or any other the strength to be able to meet other needs in your marriage. Okay? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's keep growing and learning together. See you next time. Bye.